Hey guys, it's Miki ASMR here, and I'm going to be reading another Tsukishima Kei ex-listener. Y'all know how I feel about Tsukishima Kei. Y'all know. Anyways, this one is titled 5 Kinds of Kisses, and this is a gender-neutral, reader, so yeah, let's get right on into the video. 1. After practice kisses. Tsukishima has practice every day after school. You'd wait for him every day. He tells you not to, but you do it anyways, because what kind of lover would you be if you went home, leaving your boyfriend all alone to work hard and walk home by himself? You don't tell him that's the reason why you always insist on waiting for him, but you also like to see him play, to see his eyebrows furrowing in concentration, and how his muscles strain with every movement. That's odd. After practice ends, he's drenched in sweat and breathing a little heavy. He walked up to Suki with a towel in one hand and holding his drinking bottle in the other. He accepts the bottle silently, his Adam's apple bobbing as he drinks the water. Oh my god, they're gonna do this to me, oh my god. You know, you don't have to wait for me every time I have practice, he says, for the upteenth time as he finishes his drink. I know, he replies, but I do it anyways. You gave him a crooked grin, oh my god. Holding up one end of the towel as you bring it to his face gently and dab his face with the cloth and You bring it to his face and gently dab the cloth to his sweat-streaked forehead. Tsukishima tries to swipe your hand away, grunting that he can do it for himself. Retaliating, you throw the towel over his head, holding it on both ends. You force his head down to your level. You are so annoying, he grumbles. I know, you reply, snickering, but you love me anyways. He tries to look annoyed, but the twitch of his lip gives it away. Tsukishima tilts his head slightly, leaning closer, pressing his lips against yours for a brief kiss. I may have a thing for annoying idiots. Hey, what? Hey! Elsewhere in the gym, Sugawara observes the annoying couple with a pleasant smile as he helps the other team members. Ah, young love. The rest of the team is either cheering at the couple or complaining loudly about the fact that Suki is not helping with the cleanup. 2. Morning kisses. You are sitting at your seat with your forehead against the surface of the desk by the time Tsukishima arrives with Yamaguchi for class. Wow, this is a surprise, Suki comments, walking over to your desk. You came in earlier than me for once. He waits for your reply, something snappy, to which he'd usually respond with sarcasm, but you remain silent. Wayan, he bends his upper body to your level, and he finds you sleeping. Ah, so her name is sleeping, huh? Yamaguchi asks, from his seat, which is diagonally across from yours. Not surprising, he mumbles. Oi, Wayan, wake up. He brings his hand to poke your cheek, receiving a slight twitch of the muscle in response. Wayan, if you don't wake up, I'll tilt your chair over. You whine, but make no real effort to open your eyes nor move from your current position. Tsukishima leans his weight on you, resting his chin on the back of your head. Oi, Wayan, wake up. Wayan. Suki, you're quite childish sometimes. Yamaguchi lets out a dry laugh as he observes the scene unfolding before him. Wayan. Kei, you're heavy. Finally, a response. Ah, are you awake? I am now. You huff as Tsukishima removes his weight from you. You tilt your head upwards and give him an upside-down glare, your forehead red from being pressed against the desk. Why can't you wake me up like a normal lover? Because where's the fun in that? He replies, teasing you. And you let out another indignant breath. You look away from him, still pouting and staring out the window. He smirks at the look you're giving him. Your reactions are always so amusing. Oi, Wayan. Still not looking at him, you huffed. What? His fingers cupped your chin and tilted your head up slightly towards him. Your eyes meet his honey hues, hidden behind the glasses before he leans down to plant a kiss on a peck on your lips. A scarlet hue spreads across your cheeks, and your lips form a bashful smile. Before you can open your mouth to say anything, Tsukishima flicks your forehead. Ah, Suki, you sputter. Idiot. He enunciates. Don't get used to that. Tsukishima walks back to his desk to Yamaguchi, turning his head to the window. Yamaguchi smiles to no one in particular. The way the tips of Tsukishima's ears are always dyed red did not escape him. Number 3, shut up kisses. That's cute. Oh my god. Tsukishima will always find it amazing that you will never run out of things to say. Sprawled over his bed, words endlessly spilling out of your mouth. You clearly did not want to do the homework you came here to do. He's sitting on the floor beside the bed, trying to finish his homework. Keyword, trying. And that's while we were at the coffee shop. Daichi and Sugawara were at the counter, but then he sighs, looking up for his homework. He's been on the same question for 10 minutes, and he can't concentrate with all the chatter. Those lips of those that he adores so much had been running non-stop. He wondered if you ever got tired of talking. Then Nishinoya said, I clearly did not tell them to do that. And then Kageyama knew that we're gonna. So Suki, Kuro-san from Nekoma shows up. Why the hell is he involved? Tsukishima thinks tiredly. He puts his pencil down. You're talking way too much, and you didn't realize Tsukishima had turned around and he's on top of you, pushing you further into the mattress. You let out a yelp, immediately falling silent. Kei? This is, very... He didn't let you finish your sentence. The blonde dips his head, then he's kissing you into silence. His hands at either side of your head to support his weight, and legs tangled into yours. The kiss is more aggressive than usual, but also more clumsy, teeth clacking against his a few times. Suki growls against your lips when you try to utter his name, but you could barely make out the muffled words. Shut up, YN. 4. Romantic kisses. You're surprised. You are a big romantic and a lover of cliche romantic movies, and Tsukishima knows this. He wasn't surprised when he came over to his house. He's not surprised when he came over to his house to watch a romantic comedy with him. He's not a big fan of them himself, but he likes it when you're happy, even if he has to sit through the 5th screening of The Notebook. Thank God you had chosen a different movie that night. I mean, he ran into the airport to stop her from leaving. That's so sweet. How many men can you think of that would do that? You exclaim, bouncing up happily beside him. Tsukishima hums, walking at a slower pace than you can keep up with. Walking at a slower pace so you can keep up with him. I can name you 1,000 movies, books, games, TV shows that use that trope. But still, I love that trope, you say with a dreamy sigh. The movie had ended somewhere around the evening, but you stayed for dinner. By the time you had to leave, it was already so dark that Tsukishima insisted on walking you home. You're such a sap, he said, throwing him a narrowed-eyed look. He gives you a smug look. Besides, I don't like that trope. There's another one that I like better. Which one, you ask him. One hand grabs his shoulder as he cups the other with your cheek. Tilting your head up, he locks gazes with you, the lights from the lamppost illuminating his figure. Your eyes flutter shut when his lips press against yours in a sweet, gentle kiss. Yeah. You grin after he pulls away. Kissing under the lamppost is definitely my favorite trope. Oh my god, that's cute. Okay. I love you kisses. Wait, 5. I love you kisses. Tsukishima comes home from a week of training camp, sore and tired and wanting nothing more than to lie on a soft mattress. He was surprised to find that you were in his room, sitting on the edge of his bed. Surprise, Suki! You smile, holding both of your arms out. YN, what are you doing here? It's late. He rubs his knuckles against his eyes, throwing his sports bag onto the floor, next to the door. He had expected the house to be completely empty since he knows his parents are working late tonight, and he had planned to call you later, but it seems like you took matters into your own hands. I came by earlier with your parents and asked your parents if I could wait here until you returned. You explained. You gave him a gesture as if to tell him to come here with your outstretched hands. Don't just stand there. Come here, come here. Normally he'd say something sarcastic or snarky, but he was too tired for that now, so he closes the door with his foot and obliges. He walks over to the bed, standing in front of you. You huff. You're already a giant given when you're standing up. Bend down a little. He does as he was told again. As soon as he dips his head, you throw your arms around his neck, hugging the tall blonde tightly. He nearly falls forward at the sudden embrace. Welcome home, Suki, you sang into his ear, your cheek pressed against his. You can't see his face, but you can feel the warmth rushing to the surface. Idiot, he says, trying to pull away from your hug. His cheeks are painted red, and a prominent scowl on his face, feigning annoyance. You grin, moving your hands to cup his cheeks. What now? standing at the tip of your toes. You kiss him. It's not like the usual peck or the light brushing of the lips that you two share. You kiss him passionately and feverily, pouring a week's worth of emotion into it. Tsukishima finds this pleasant. He relaxes into the kiss, focusing on the electricity that the light in his nerves. You two are breathless when you pull away, but Tsukishima manages to find a way to make light of the situation. "Is that your way of saying you miss me?" he said teasingly. You feign a glare before your face breaks into a bashful smile. "It's my way of saying I love you." Tsukishima's face flushes a cherry red at your straightforwardness. Stupid. You mumble, turning away, as he turns away, making his way to the bathroom door. He pauses before going in. I love you too." You were so surprised that you remained on the bed until the bathroom bathroom door closes behind the blonde. You bury your face into his comforter, grinning widely, blushing hard, and your heart was racing. What do I do? My heart is beating so wildly. Damn it, Tsuki. In the bathroom, Tsukishima leans against the door, his own face still red. He adjusts his glasses on his face, trying to calm his heart. Stupid YN. I don't feel like sleeping at all now. Here's an extra one. +1, or number 6. Stolen kisses. Because it was already late at night, you had realized the time. You'd stayed over at Tsukishima's for the night. As a late night owl, you were asleep at 9 a.m. So as a night owl, you were still asleep at 9 a.m. So Tsukishima had to shake you awake and hurried you into the bathroom to brush your teeth. He kept an extra toothbrush for you just in case. Ooh. He leans against the sink, guiding your sleeping being as you brush your teeth. Don't forget to put toothpaste, idiot. Oi, make sure you brush your lower teeth as well. Yeah, that's it. You're doing good. Now rinse properly. Dang, he's like really treating you like a baby. Oh my god. Wipe your mouth. You did as you were told each time. Did I do a good job? You ask, words slurring with sleep. Tsukishima pat your head, absent-mindedly. He lowers his head to peck your lips. You did a great job, he replies before leaving the bathroom. ... Huh? I guess he just realized that he kissed you. Oh my god, I love him so much. That was adorable. Oh my god, I love him. Yes, that was beautiful. That was delicious. I love that very much. Anyways, that was the end of the story. I did kind of mess it up a little bit, but you guys don't seem to mind that too much, so I'm glad. Thank you guys so much for listening to that. I actually really liked that story. It was adorable. If I could do those kinds of kisses with Tsukishima, that would be great, but he's not real, so we just have to pretend with these audios, which is what I do for you guys. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, just as much as I enjoyed making it. If you guys did like the video, make sure to subscribe and comment down below some other characters you want me to read, and tap the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video, because, you know, my upload schedule is kind of whack. And make sure you like the video because that does something for the YouTube algorithm, I think. So, yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. And, yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Have a great day.